Okay, Mr. Lexima here for the Truth Radio. Got the top 10, or at least my top 10 hip-hop artists or group of all time. Now, small disclaimer, this is my list. In no particular order, I'm going to give you Big Daddy Kane. I've loved Kane since I first heard him with the Juice Crew, and of course, each subsequent album that's come out after that. The first album I ever bought was a hip-hop album I ever bought was Prince of Darkness from Big Daddy Kane. Next up, Roc Marciano, one of the best of the 2010s hip-hop artists. I like his dark imagery, the portrait that he paints with his verses. Strong artist. Mobb Deep, another group that I've loved since the middle 90s. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Havoc, I'm still a fan of. But yeah, Mobb Deep, definitely. Kool G Rap, now when he was in his group with him and DJ Polo, Kool G Rap is just one of those artists that can also paint a picture with his words. You can see what he's talking about, that street gangster, mafioso style. Always loved Kool G Rap till this day, actually. He's still putting out good albums. MF Doom, one of my left field artists. Loved him when he was with KMD, loved KMD. I had that first album. But then when he branched back out on his own and came back as MF Doom, his rhyme styles, the things that he rhymes about, the beats, the off-kilter beats, love everything. I love the producers that he puts for his albums, everything, subject matter, everything with MF Doom. Billy Woods, I love Billy Woods since the middle 2000s. He was in a group. After venturing on his own, all his Afrocentric albums that he puts out, I love it. I love what he has to say about that. Billy was definitely one of the best of the 2010s as far as a solo artist goes. Tribe Called Quest, love A Tribe Called Quest. Rest in peace to Phife Dawg. Love how him and Q-Tip played off of each other, especially on the Low End Theory, which is probably my favorite album of all time, or one of the top 3 albums of all time. But definitely A Tribe Called Quest. Love each album. Each album has a special place in my heart. Next up is Ka. Ka is another artist that is one of the champions of the 2010s also. Love his style, his more of his slow rapping style. Not for everyone, of course, but if you listen to what exactly that he's talking about, you'll see that this brother has a lot to say. Another Afrocentric rapper, also talks about what's going on in the community. I love that. Next up, Killa Preist, definite Wu-Tang affiliate. Always loved Killa Preist, but especially as a solo artist. He's another one that speaks on Afrocentrism. He speaks on things that are going on in the community as well. He likes to uplift the black woman, so he has a lot of songs that he's talking about that. That's what I like. From each Killa Preist album, I learned something, whether he's talking about the planet or he's talking about lifting up our black women. I love that. And last but not least, Nas. Definitely could probably be my favorite hip-hop artist of all time. You know, started from Live from the Barbecue on the Main Sources album, and then from there it was Illmatic time, and then hasn't looked back. When I first heard Illmatic, it was probably the best album I ever heard at that time, and then right now in 2023, it's still top 2 or 3 album I've ever heard. So yes, this is Mr. Lexima. That's my top 10 hip-hop artist or group of all time. Go ahead and like this or leave a comment down below.